But alright, chat. You know what time it is. You know what time it is. It's time to find a killer? So when we last left off, either Kokichi or Kaito were dead. But I don't think either of them were dead. That's where we left off. Tsumugi did it. God, there's really no one alive.
Huh?
Well, 2 people are gone. This isn't everyone, right? Kaito and Kokichi aren't here.
What's the point?
I bet Kokichi's already there.
You bastard.
As the mastermind of the killing game, he's waiting for us to arrive.
No.
But we don't know that yet. There's still a chance Kaito's alive.
Do you want to die?
Thought it out. Do you want to die? Aki.
Well,
This is a battle between hope and despair. If I show any weakness like you are, damn, then I know I'll lose to despair. Lose to
you
despair?
don't know?
6 of us will participate, and 1 of us will die after this class trial. Then only 5 will be left. Only 5. That's right. We're the only ones left.
That's obvious.
But we can't lose to despair. Even if we have no future, we need to win. That is the whole point of this class trial. I will defeat Kokichi, no matter what. I have to sacrifice. No matter what I have to sacrifice, no matter what I have to suffice is what I wanted to say. No matter what she has to sacrifice? Are you sure about that, Maki? Is that what you call hope? Yeah, where's Makoto? He needs to come in here and give her a hope speech. I know that we can't lose to despair, but something is wrong. Something doesn't feel right. I wonder what Kaito would say at a time like this. What would he say to us if it was Kaito? He'd probably be like, tell him, Shuichi. That's probably what he'd say. Also, I just realized, since Makoto's squad scouted us, who's the scout from Makoto's squad? Because Kokichi, not Kokichi, Kizakura was the scout of, like, the original people who scouted most of, like, the recent classes. But who of our new squad was the scouts who scouted this 16? Also, Little Bitty Dragon, thank you for the follow. You think it'd be Hiro with his fortune-telling skills? Kyoko? I was thinking Kyoko as well. But I think it'd be funny if it was Hiro. With his fortune-telling, you know, he's like, sees the future. Maybe this guy's a talented person. Maybe they're not. Or, you know, it's a 1 in 3 chance. We didn't say a word to one another. Silent as a tomb, we stepped into those open doors. Kyoko, Hina, Hiro. I doubt it was Toko. Makoto. And Byakuya. I doubt it was Byakuya either. We had lost the will to live, knowing what we know about the outside world. Didn't they say earlier they accepted applications? What, Hope's Peak? So they could just, like, fill in a form. Like, I am the ultimate X. Come in, show us, you know, give us a little demonstration, and then, like, we'll decide if you're in. But somehow, despite that despair, we found a new reason to live. To win the battle between hope and despair. But now, what do we do? We don't know what hope means to us anymore. What is hope? A burden you bear? Like a panda? As those thoughts pierced my mind, I suddenly stopped. Why does this place have a trial ground? If Makoto and the other squad built this, why did they build an ominous elevator reminiscent to the one where they had to kill their friends, as well as a trial ground? God damn it, Makoto. You just couldn't. You're just too reminiscent of the past. First, you use Leon as a password. Then you rebuild the trial ground. You're like, maybe they get a kick out of this. The only thing I need to think about is survival.
That's nice.
A battle like this takes me back. After all, hope and despair are natural enemies. Yes, this is truly a magnificent theme. Only esteemed works of fiction have themes as magnificent as this.
Why?
Anyway, where's Kokichi? Why isn't he here? Maki was right. The person who should be here isn't. Well, I'll tell you once the trial starts.
What?
What's going on? What are you scheming now?
No.
It doesn't matter what Kokichi is yeah.
Let's do it.
This is the final battle between hope and despair. It all ends here. That's not true. There's still one more chapter, Kibo. Calm down. Kokichi can twist and violate the rules all he likes, but will never give up. Hope will never submit to despair. Oh, for the love of... No rules have been violated. Not on my watch, you know.
Shut up.
Whatever. Hurry up and start. So rules may have been violated on Kokichi's watch. We'll end it with this class trial. We'll defeat the remnants of despair no matter what. So get ready.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it. Now let's get started. Mix equal parts life and death. Add a dash of lies and truth. Bake in the fires of conflict. And when it's golden, brown, and bubbling, you have yourself a truly decadent class trial. I feel like... Shit, fucking New World Order? I guess New World Order always faces when we do this fucking, like, it was one of us. And once more, we faced a class trial. I found a spot to put New World Order into my video. Don't worry about it. And once... was the one who died Kaito or Kokichi? I can't say for certain, but I still believe. Kaito wouldn't die so easily. I don't know why I believe so strongly. His will was stronger than a hydraulic press. But I will fight to prove it. I will fight with everyone. God, why are they purple? Well, they're a mystery of whether or not they're alive or dead. If you mix green and red, do you get purple? To grasp the hope on the other side of this truth. I will fight. I will fight this. I will fight in this trial of truth and lies. Purple is blue and red? Ah, shit, you're right. Purple is blue and red. Of course, red versus blue taught me that. I just wasn't thinking because I just was seeing two colors. Dave. Ah, of course, my skills. Did I unlock anything? Do I have like 38 coins to unlock Abracadabra? Wait, why do I have Abracadabra unlocked? What the fuck? Where did I get so many points? When did I unlock Abracadabra? Did I get this from Himiko? That's so fucking cheating. Abracadabra was Himiko's skill? Holy shit, Himiko. Should I use this? After enough time, the correct truth bullet will be shown effective during not Jesus. I should use this. This is a skill. Abracadabra is cheating. But Himiko is, I got this from Himiko. I spent like nine free time events with Himiko. I put in the time to unlock that skill. I'll use it for this class trial. If it's way too easy, I won't use it for the last class trial. You know? Financing. Why is this one? Increases the amount of mono coins? What? What? That was Maki's skill. Financing was Maki's skill. She gives me more mono coins? Ah, shit. Maki's a woman after my own heart. You're already on the kind difficulty? Yeah, but I'm an idiot. So, you know what? I'm fucking Himiko. Himiko's looking out for me. If it's too easy, I'll get rid of it next trial. Someone's just gonna have to remind me to get rid of it. If it's too easy.
Ahem. Now then, let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. During the trial, you'll present your arguments for who the culprit is and vote for who done it.
It's too late. I can't change it. You're right. I should have gone for the gambling, but it's too late. Unless I can change it now.
Vote correctly, and only the blackened will be punished. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened.
Oh, thank
and
God.
That person will graduate.
I can't believe...
Graduation is
Oh, the Mona
meaningless
kids are
here.
dead.
We already know that. We don't need your rules anymore. We'll find our own reasons to live. And we'll do whatever it takes to survive.
Damn, Kibo's becoming the main character. He's already got the antenna hair. Kibo's the main character now.
Wow! An actual talking robot! I've never seen one of those before.
Seriously?
What happened to Kokichi? Why isn't he here?
Aw, don't make that face, killer. This case has some unique circumstances.
Unique circumstances?
Cause for this murder, the victim's identity is completely unknown. Given these circumstances,
Oh.
I decided to start off this class trial while the victim is still anonymous.
Ooh.
After all, it'd be a shame if I let such a rare opportunity go to waste.
Is that possible? I thought everyone had to participate in the class trial.
True.
Don't worry, the person who's still alive is waiting behind the scenes for their cue.
They're both alive, I still
It's all
assume.
part of the overall production. Anyway, let's get this trial moving.
I guess we have no choice but to start the trial under these conditions.
What's there to even talk about? The Blacken is the mastermind, Kokichi. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of too.
It's Gonta. I'm sure of it. It has to
It's
be.
too soon to decide anything for certain. We don't even know if Kaito was the victim.
How long are you going to say that? The victim is Kaito. End of discussion.
But we need to be absolutely sure. If we don't positively identify the victim, the other person will never show themselves, right?
Before we can identify a suspect, we need to determine who the victim is.
Why are we even talking about something so obvious? What a pain.
Everyone thinks that Kaito is the victim, but I have my doubts. There's a chance Kaito is still alive. If we keep discussing the case, I'm sure we'll see the truth. Hydraulic press Kokichi's clothes.
The victim has to be Kaito.
This was a thing. Kokichi's clothes were a thing.
Prisoner by Kokichi,
That is true.
so he could have killed him whenever he wanted.
True.
And the hydraulic press had his clothes inside.
But it
He
also...
can't be the
Okay.
victim because there's no evidence for it.
That's untrue. There is evidence.
That's wrong!
Wait, I need to listen for lyrics so if I can lie. I like lying in this game. Lying is fun.
I have evidence that points to Kokichi being the victim. I found this in the hangar.
Is that Kokichi's coat?
Yes, and look here. There are bloodstains on the sleeve.
I can't wait until both of these guys are still alive, and then Monokuma's gonna remove the curtain to show that who's still alive, and they're both gonna be naked because they have no clothes. They're both gonna just be there nude. Also, Kokichi's best boy, they were the follow. True.
That would indicate that Kokichi suffered an external injury, correct?
Kokichi was injured.
The fact that these were flushed down the toilet implies that they are evidence of a crime.
What about it? Kaito's clothes were in the hydraulic press. As long as we have that evidence, there's no doubt that Kaito was the one murdered.
Yeah, that's right. It's one of those irrefutable evidence thingies.
Gotcha, Shuichi. Ever since she found the body in the hangar, Maki's insisted that it's Kaito. Probably because she knows, and she did. Well, why is that? I thought we had an understanding. I thought she'd want to believe Kaito is still alive. Either way, it seems Maki is hung up on Kaito's clothes. In that case, I need to demonstrate the flaw in relying on that evidence. If I do that, I think she'll realize there's a chance that Kaito is alive.
Actually, there's something bothering me about the clothes found in the hydraulic press.
That there was no body attached to it.
Yeah? What about them?
There's something peculiar about those clothes. The owner of the clothing, the sleeve of the jacket, the owner of the clothing. No, the sleeve of the jacket, the bloodstain? I don't fucking know. The body's not there. I would say the owner isn't there, but I don't know, the sleeve?
That's it! Why
What's it-
is only the sleeve sticking out of the hydraulic press?
Oh yeah, because he only wears half of his
If
coat.
Kaito had been crushed by the press, the sleeve shouldn't have been empty.
No, he only wears half of his coat. Like, the other half just hangs off of his shoulder, so it actually makes perfect sense.
There should have been an arm inside the sleeve as well. So the fact that we found an empty sleeve should...
Shall I kill that logic?
Thank God she's way calmer. Usually those interruptions freak me the fuck out, but at least Maki is just like, you're wrong.
You're dumber than I thought if I have to go out of my way to explain it to you. If you can't even see that, then be quiet. Otherwise, you're just annoying me.
Damn. Tough, Jesus Christ. Bam, bam, bam.
The coat sleeve sticking out of the hydraulic press is rather telling.
I don't know what the evidence is of Kaito's
It
coat.
couldn't have been anyone else but Kaito.
Kaito.
He can't see that. Then you weren't looking hard enough.
Why? I don't know why.
I wasn't looking hard enough. What do you mean?
What do you mean?
He always dressed himself in a rather odd manner. He never put his arms through his coat sleeves.
That is true.
So when the hydraulic press crushed him, all that stuck out was his coat sleeve.
I don't know what the evidence I'm refuting is. What is this? When the body was discovered, only the left sleeve was sticking out from the hydraulic press. A single small hole can be sticking out. What was my other thing? I don't even know what I'm refuting here. Swipe patterns. The bloodstain smeared from the hangar bathroom as the hydraulic press was dragged.
Understand to be quiet already.
Shit.
Otherwise, you're getting in the way.
I am getting in the way. I am dumb. You're right. Shit. Maki's acclaim appears solid, but I know that it's not. It was the left sleeve sticking out of the press.
He always dressed himself in a rather odd
True.
manner.
Oh, there's Himiko's magic.
He never put his arms through his coat.
Bam! Himiko's magic coming into play. Coming in clutch.
Yes, it's true. Kaito never put his arm through his sleeve.
But that was his
But
other
that
arm.
was just his right arm. He wore his left sleeve normally.
God. This is the detail I did pick up on, game. Come on, game. I didn't even get to answer this. I knew this. The one weird detail that I knew and remembered about a character, that he only wore one arm in his sleeve and the other off. And I don't even get to flex my knowledge.
The left sleeve was the one we found outside the press.
What if he was laying on his stomach? The countered.
Knowing how Kaito wore his coat, that's awfully strange, isn't it?
What if it was, what if it's backwards?
Then maybe neither of his arms were through the sleeves.
Huh?
It's a possibility. In the end, your reasoning is full of holes.
So in the end.
Stop getting in my way. I have to defeat Kokichi.
Maki, what's really going on? Seems like you've made up your mind that Kaito is definitely dead. But why would you do that?
It's like Maki said, though. Kaito's gotta be the victim. 'Cause
Oh,
if
Tsumugi, you're
Kokichi,
here.
the mastermind, was dead, the killing game would be over. Yeah, that's true.
Monokuma, hurry up and bring Kokichi here. We already know who the victim is.
Huh? Already? You sure it's not too soon?
We need the suspect present, now that he's the subject of our discussion.
Gotcha. I guess I'll bring him out now. Hey, Mr. Suspect! That's your cue!
Already? Really? Already? Look at like 10 minutes into this. Exisal. Hello. The Exisal's like, hello.
An exisal?
What? I thought it was gonna open and there's gonna be a person in it.
What? Why is an Exisal here?
Haha. Whoops. My bad. Seems like I gave you guys a scare.
Oh, there it is. Kaito? Exisal Kaito. What does that mean, though? What is this?
Is that Kaito's voice?
Kaito?
There was a lot going on, so I just hid in an exisal and kind of dozed off.
What?
And that's why I'm so late. Anyway, what's going on, guys?
What? This seems like a debate. This is like an alter ego Kaito.
Oh, hold on. Then the one that died wasn't Kaito.
Stupid! That was just a lie!
Okay, what's happening? Dude, what is happening right now?
You guys guys thought I died? I would never. No way.
Kokichi?
The fact that we haven't seen either of their bodies makes this very weird. Because if, like, you could replicate Kaito's voice, you could replicate Kokichi's voice. So it's like, you replicate both of their voices, or they're both just alive.
I'm gonna live till I die. I'm gonna laugh instead of cry.
What is that song? What is that song? I need to know what that song is ASAP.
Wow, that's old. How old are you?
I thought as much. Your appearance right now is fit for a lowly asshole like you.
Damn.
You're making me blush.
Frank
You're getting
Sinatra,
so
I'm gonna live till I
angry over
die.
me.
Damn, they got the rights to sing that?
Is that really you, Kokichi?
That's right, Cracker Jack.
Yeah, you can't say that. That's robophobic.
Seriously, how old are you?
Then why are you hiding in there? Show yourself.
Who here? None of the main cast is like an old person. No one here speaks like an old person. So I don't know. Never mind.
This is more for self-defense. Little Miss Cranky Pants would kill me if I showed myself. I understand how you guys must feel. You can't believe it because I'm like this, right? That's what I thought. In that case, I brought evidence.
Evidence?
Ta-da! The video camera.
Ooh.
It was in the warehouse, but I brought it to the hangar, just in case. Man, that was a smart move. Thanks to this, I filmed it so everyone could see it clearly. The moment the victim died.
What did you say?
Alrighty then. Let's watch this shocking moment. Hey, Monokuma.
What's
Can you
happening?
connect the video camera to the monitor?
Roger that!
Pull out the SD card. Monokuma grabbed the camera from the exit, hooked it up to the courtroom's monitor, and then played the tape for us. That was odd. That's not how hydraulic presses move. That's not how hydraulic hydraulic presses just go squish. It doesn't go like it doesn't do that. What the fuck? Sus. Something's wrong there. Editing. That's straight up fake editing. I could do that. I could edit that. I couldn't edit that. But that's fake. Fake news. I don't believe it.
Huh? Kaito?
This is terrible.
I think it was spliced.
Something like this. I saw it through my fingers. The moment Kaito was crushed. I'm gonna...
Ah!
By
Here you
the
go.
way, I'd like to add that this footage has not been doctored in any way. This video camera only has the basic functions.
Okay.
Just the play, record, and pause buttons, so you can't edit after filming it.
Play, record, and pause. So you can record, pause. Kaito moves out of the way. Like once the hydraulic press obscured the vision, pause, move Kaito out of the way, and you get a big like splatter thing, and then it crushes the splatter thing. You could still work around it. You could still work around that.
And of course, I didn't upload it to a computer to edit it either.
Shit. He knows what we're thinking. He knows that we have editing programs and software.
Right, Monokuma? Oh, you can talk. Your answer is necessary for a fair discussion.
I see. If it's necessary for a fair discussion, then I will answer. No trace of that footage was found on any of the computers inside the Academy.
What about Alter Ego's computer? Huh? That has never shown up.
If it wasn't connected to any computer, then editing the footage would be impossible.
Nah, you could do it in camera.
Which means this footage is 100% real.
If that's the case, then it would seem our suspicions can be lifted. The body we found inside the hangar, crushed in the hydraulic press, is definitely Kaito.
Maybe Kaito. Murder video. Sheesh. Was that really him? Oh, dude, imagine if Angie had created one of those fucking super uber realistic effigies of Kaito as well, of just every character, but she didn't.
Poor Kaito. I can't believe he died such a horrible death. I can't believe he died with his guts and his brains splattered all over that machine.
Stop it! Now I'm starting to not feel well.
That's probably because I used my magic to transfer all my barf over to you.
I know that's a joke, but the thought of it...
Why? Why was Kaito killed? Kokichi had no reason to kill Kaito. He had just told us that he was the mastermind, that the killing game was over. What would he gain by killing Kaito?
It looks like you finally believe that I'm the one in this exisal.
Yes. With that, we can definitively say that the culprit is...
Wait, that's wrong.
you.
Okay.
Huh? Why?
You filmed the moment the victim died, which means you were present at the scene. As the person who filmed this footage, you're the only one who could be the culprit.
Unless this chapter is like a Nagito chapter where the victim was, or the culprit was tricked into killing Kaito. So it's like Maki accidentally somehow killed Kaito. So it's like, oh, she did it. And now that's why she's so certain, because she fucked up or whatever.
But if the culprit shot the video, why would they go out of their way to show it?
Oh man, you got me!
Oh, whoops, he said, yeah, I'm the culprit. My bad.
Jeez, I totally dug my own grave. Here's the truth. I decided to participate in this trial in an exisal after I killed Kaito. Of course, it was mostly to make the victim unknown, to jazz up this trial. I took that footage for proof so I could reveal it after you guys get the correct answer.
Maybe it's been like 20 minutes. What is this, Danganronpa 1?
I totally spaced out. I wasn't supposed to show it right away.
So does that mean you admit to the crime? ...
Oh, man. I dug my own grave again? Well, I don't think you guys will believe any of the excuses I make now. So, I give up.
You're giving up? Does that mean it's been decided?
Is it okay that this trial was so short?
Imagine.
That's fine. We knew from the very start that Kokichi was the killer.
Imagine.
But before we vote, I want to say something to Kokichi. You may be the mastermind, but I won't let you escape after you violated the rules.
What does she care about the rules?
That would desecrate the killing game Junko and Oshima created, right?
Why does Maki care about the rules?
Your beloved Junko and Oshima.
Junko?
Whatever. It's voting time now.
Wait,
Let's
question mark?
go before Kokichi
Junko question
changes
mark?
his-
I.e. I don't know who that is. I don't know who you're talking about. I think he does know who he's talking about, but what?
No, hold on a second. This isn't right. The culprit comes in, confesses to the crime, and the trial ends?
Imagine what sort of game that would be.
That's not how this goes.
That's not how this game works.
That doesn't sound like the kind of game Kokichi or Monokuma or Junko would play.
What if the mastermind got tired of it?
Yo, what's up, Lord
The
Tachi?
remnants of despair were like that.
What if the mastermind got tired? The remnants of despair were like that? What? The remnants of despair didn't get tired of becoming remnants. They got fucking literally killed and or got their brainwashing unbrainwashed. They didn't get bored.
No, if they were tired of it, they wouldn't have put all that effort into the video. There would have been no need for this class trial in the first place. Something's not right. We need to get a better feel for the situation. I think Kokichi has some sort of plan. He's trying to trap us.
What if he's trying to save us?
Trap us? Are you saying Kokichi isn't the culprit? Then, are you suggesting one of us is the culprit?
What?
If it's not Kokichi, then the culprit must be one of us.
One of us?
One of us.
That's not possible.
Tsumugi.
No, I didn't say that. I was just saying it's dangerous to trust Kokichi.
Shuichi is so distrusting. But it's exactly like Shuichi said. I'm actually not the culprit.
Not the culprit. Seriously?
What? But that contradicts what you said previously.
Yepers, that was a lie. Sorry, I lied again. The real culprit of this case is super bad at hiding themselves, so I thought I could help.
Super bad. Maki. Or everyone's been sus, I'll be real.
I pretended to be the culprit by using the footage. It made the game more interesting, too.
Are you serious?
What's the truth and what's a lie? I don't know anymore.
It's fine, because Kokichi is the culprit. He killed Kaito. No matter how much he deceives us, it won't change our minds. The footage shows he did it. Kokichi has to be the only option.
I mean, if I had to say someone's doing like a bad job, it's Maki right now. The only option? Is that really true? Are we just gonna leave it at that? I mean, maybe. Safety function. The safety function.
There's no doubt that Kokichi is the culprit. We all saw that footage from earlier, right?
Wait, lyrics?
Kaito got crushed to death. What a horrible video.
Well, I could have
Whoever
said that to
committed
there.
that crime was with Kaito in the hangar.
Which just leaves Kokichi then.
Which?
The culprit is...
Kokichi Oma, the mastermind of this entire killing game.
Okay, I could lie.
And
I think it's the
Kaito's
safety
killer.
function I could lie with, right? With what Himiko said?
There's no doubt that Kokichi... We all saw that footage from
Oh,
earlier,
Himiko's
right?
magic really just reveals the bullet after I mess
Kaito
up
got
once.
crushed to death.
Kaito... What the fuck? Oh, thank God I missed.
What a horrible video.
I kind of counted. I know you don't want to believe it, but he was killed by that machine. Okay, I don't know what to lie at. What do I lie about? I don't think there's any other
I
possibilities.
was wrong.
What do I lie about?
There's no doubt that Kokichi is the culprit.
The blood stain?
We all saw that
No
footage
one-
from earlier, right?
The murder video? What do I
Kaito
lie
got
with this?
crushed to death.
On what? The murder video on what?
What a horrible video.
Whoever committed that crime
Same
was with
statement?
Kaito
Ah, fuck.
in the hangar.
Himiko's statement with the
Which
murder
just
video?
leaves Kokichi.
Okay.
There's no doubt that Kokichi...
Crushed to death.
Wish. I want to lie! I like it! Hell yeah!
I'll reveal the
Lying
truth.
is fun. Let's see what happens.
I still don't believe it. Is that video real? It could have been edited to make it look like Kaito was killed by the press.
Okay, could have been edited despite Monokuma and Kokichi being like it wasn't edited.
Damn right!
Okay.
There's no way this luminary of the stars would die that easily.
What is happening?
Kaito again?
What if he's
I
just
liked it better if it turned out like that.
What if he's just really good at impressions? What if there's like the ultimate like puppeteer and they are like very good at like doing voices? Ah,
Like I said, that footage isn't edited at all. It recorded the event completely as is.
that was a bad lie.
Kaito was crushed. His bones went crunch and his organs went squish. Ugh.
I remembered the video and all my bittersweet memories of him.
Hold those memories within you, or they'll just escape as sour vomit.
But we all know Kokichi loves to lie, and that he's a remnant of despair. That leads me to believe there's something he's not telling us about that video. I don't think that video showed the murder at all. All we saw was a living body.
True.
A living body?
Oh wait, we're back on track with the actual canon story.
I don't blame you for not believing it. It's hard to believe a smug idiot like Kaito got squished like a bug, right? But your lie won't work here, Shuichi. Nope, what you said isn't even a lie. It's just wishful thinking.
You're wrong, Kokichi. My emotional reaction is the lie. I put on this act to get what I want from you. Wait, what did I get from him? I know that these class trials demand that someone dies. I'm prepared for that. My intuition is telling me that there's something wrong with that video. It was shot for a reason. Is there a hint in what Kokichi has said? Some key to the mystery?
Isn't this enough? Kokichi is the culprit.
Dude, I'm not following this trial at all.
He brought the evidence and even confessed to the murder.
That doesn't make sense.
So
I don't
goddamn
think
wild.
Kokichi would do something that stupid.
Is common sense going to work here? On the remnants of despair, I mean?
Oh, a hit! I got a hit!
A hit! A hit! A number 1 hit!
Shuichi, I got a hit containing some important info.
What does this mean? I got a hit. What are you talking about? You fucking smoking weed over there, Kibo?
A hit? The word living stuck out to me, so I ran a search for that word in my memory bank.
The rules. The
And
rules.
there was one hit.
Control F?
You mean you remembered something?
He just hit Control F in his mind.
What important info was in your search hit?
The living organism detector that we found when we investigated the press. The existence of this detector refutes the very premise of this discussion.
Of course. The safety function.
Of course.
The video does not show Kaito's
He just
murder.
did a Hangman's Gambit. Yeah, I'm telling you, Kivo's become the main character. He's fucking done a Hangman's Gambit. He's working on his own mini games over there.
A safety function.
Yes, it was written on the safety precautions.
Look at him.
The hydraulic press will automatically stop if its infrared sensor detects a living organism.
So the hydraulic press won't move at all if there's a living person under it?
Which is why it couldn't have been used to kill Kaito.
Well, she was already dead.
Which means it's more likely that Kaito was crushed after being killed by some other means.
He was injected. The poison.
So what we saw in that video, he was already dead by then?
But you could disable the infrared sensor of the safety function with an electro bomb.
True.
No.
Okay,
I
maybe
don't
not.
think Kokichi would use an electro bomb for that purpose. It would have taken down the hangar's alarm system and Exosol's remote control.
True.
It would have put Kokichi at a significant disadvantage.
But you can't be too sure I wouldn't do that. I'm the type who would do anything for fun.
Should I just leave it on auto?
Also, we don't have any evidence of a different murder method other than the hydraulic
The arrows.
No, we do. I have a plausible theory for the murder.
Arrows. Or
What?
poison. There's a clue that suggests the victim was killed before being crushed. I found it somewhere around the hydraulic press. Did I? What? This was in the bathroom. That was in the bathroom. This was in the bathroom. That was in the bathroom. That was the bathroom. The fuck did I find near the hydraulic press? I found something near the hydraulic press? The patterns?
This is it!
That was the only thing.
There was a swipe pattern bloodstain in the hangar, suggesting a body was dragged.
True. Could have been knocked out, though.
The bloodstain goes from the bathroom all the way to the press.
Oh, that was the restroom where Kaito was being held, wasn't it?
Interesting. What if he killed himself?
Bloodstains were also found inside the bathroom. That can't be coincidence.
What if this is another Sakura situation?
So Kaito was killed in the restroom, then dragged to the press and crushed?
What if his disease just took him?
The bloodstain even was Kaito's.
What if all that blood is just Kaito coughing up
What?
blood again? You know?
We only guess that Kaito was killed in the bathroom. Since his body was crushed, we'll never know if Kaito died some other way.
Well, we might not be able to examine the body, but We do have evidence that suggests a cause of death. We have many evidences. We have many evidences. He was shot in the arm or injected with something lethal.
The small hole on the sleeve of Kaito's coat is the key to his cause of death.
Ooh, what if it was a poison arrow? Ah, of course. You dip the arrow in poison, and then you shoot him in the arm.
Got anything to do with the weapon?
But that doesn't make
I'll
sense.
hit you with my everything you buy will go on sale the next day curse.
Damn.
Himiko, what's wrong? Why are you freaking out all of a sudden?
Yeah, but that doesn't make sense because Kaito built the crossbow. So it's like Kaito perhaps wanted to create a poison arrow. So Kaito dipped his arrows in poison, and then, I don't know, he somehow got shot by his own arrow, like an idiot.
I'm not freaking out. I'm just saying it's impossible for the weapon to be that small.
No, it's not impossible. I can show you. The weapon that left that small hole in Kaito's sleeve was this thing, not that thing, this one.
This is it!
That one.
I believe the weapon was the crossbow found in the bathroom.
Uh-oh. Himiko gave him that.
A crossbow arrow would certainly leave a hole that small. Can we then conclude that Kaito was shot with that crossbow? If so, that crossbow just might be the actual murder weapon used to kill Kaito.
Maybe Kaito is dead.
It's so surprising that a crossbow is the murder weapon.
Seriously, Himiko, what's wrong?
Himiko's getting nervous because she gave him that.
She probably needs to pee. Anyway, about Kaito getting shot. If that was his cause of death, then I wonder who shot him with the crossbow. Well, I already know.
Welcome to the
but I
fourth
won't
trial
tell
where Himiko's
you.
being framed for murder.
He's just playing with us.
There it
Let's
goes
show him
again.
that playtime is over. Let's show him that the students of Hope's Peak Academy will never submit to despair.
Hope? Despair?
Hope, despair, despair. Bloodstain in the bathroom, crossbow,
I wonder who
bathroom
shot Kaito
window.
with the crossbow. What a mystery, right, guys?
Who
Yeah.
else but you could have done it?
The shot
Bathroom
would
window?
need to be fired from inside the hangar to hit Kaito.
That's not true.
That's wrong!
Jesus. I forgot which color of letters I was supposed to shoot and break.
Even
What was
without
white
going in
noise?
the hangar, it was possible to land a shot with a crossbow.
Haven't missed one. Haven't missed
There
one
was
yet.
a window in the bathroom of the hangar.
Not one V shot missed. Keep track of that.
Maybe it wasn't possible to get in, but you could have shot through the window. And remember that Kaito was confined to the bathroom.
So if they shot Kaito through the window, they could have killed him in the hangar. Which means the murder suspect list grows to 6 people, including me!
What did you say?
But put plainly, that means
Plainly.
It seems Shuichi wants to make one of us the culprit. Is that it?
Maybe it was Maki. I don't know why she would kill Kaito, but I don't know. I don't know anyone else who could assemble a crossbow other than me. Maybe I did it. Maybe this is another one of those trials where I did it. I, the main character. They're setting up Kibo to become the main character so he can take over after I leave.
Is that what a detective does?
Huh?
Do detectives always accuse people, even when they're friends? It seems like it. You suspected Kaito in the previous class trial, too. You're always suspicious of your friends.
Oh, but Kaede taught me that. Why is my dead waifu? Why am I being scolded by my alive waifu about the lesson of my dead waifu?
what's wrong, Maki? You seem like you're kind of on edge.
I'm about to
Of course
break.
I am. When we said we would defeat the remnants of despair, someone got in our way.
No, you don't understand. I'm not trying to...
It doesn't matter how much you get in my way. I will absolutely defeat Kokichi. I won't let despair escape. I won't let it win.
Now, let's stop this boring fight and continue on with the not-so-boring trial. So we all agree that the murder could be done by anyone and not just me, right?
Right. Wrong. Wait,
That might
right.
be true, but I didn't know about the window.
That's a lie as well. Himiko, why you keep lying?
Neither did I.
Why is Himiko lying? Why does she keep lying about everything?
Really, Himiko? What's the matter? You've been weird since we mentioned small holes.
Okay.
What? Are you after my small hole too?
Okay.
See? Now that's definitely weird.
Look at it this way. Just because the culprit could be anyone, not everyone is a suspect. We can pretty much narrow it down to anyone who knew about the crossbow.
I never knew about any crossbows.
That could be true. She just gave him a bag. Perhaps she didn't know that the crossbow was inside.
In other words, I'm not suspicious. There's no way you can consider me.
It does concern me that Himiko went to the hangar last night.
Oh, there it is, Kibo.
Whoa, really? You went to the hangar, Himiko?
Yes, she did. I definitely saw her.
You were watching me?
It's awfully suspicious that you went to the hangar last night. Okay, then the culprit is Himiko.
Alright, Kokichi, let's calm down there.
Wait! Don't say it's me! Maki's more suspicious than I am.
What?
What?
That crossbow came from your research lab, right? You could have gotten that crossbow whenever you wanted.
Anyone could have gone to her research lab, though. She's not the only suspect.
I don't know about that. She's definitely the most suspicious. Even if you make that scary face at me, I'm not gonna get scared.
Because if you start panicking, then we'll know that you're the culprit.
I said I'm not the culprit! I swear! Kokichi's the suspicious one! Maki too! They're both the culprits!
Got him. Gonta's the culprit.
Why am I a suspect? Anyone could have entered my research lab.
It was Gonta.
I'll admit that I'm suspicious. Okay, maybe I am the culprit. Maybe I'm the culprit!
Ah, jeez. Himiko's throwing everyone under the bus. Yeah. I mean, listen, you gotta do what you gotta do.
I'm the number one suspect, because I was in the hangar.
If you are the culprit,
What was Kibo's account? That he saw Himiko. That seems like the most relevant one. Yo, Rachel Sama, thank you for the follow. Chapter 5 trial, very nice. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it.
Matter at all.
Yo, show her some love.
then who
I'm the
actually
number one
brought it?
suspect.
I went there empty-handed. That's a lie.
I heard it!
Thank you. Easy.
You said that you went to the hangar empty-handed. But that's a lie, isn't it?
What are you talking about? It's not a lie.
But Kibo saw you. He said you were headed toward the hangar carrying a large black bag.
Dun dun dun.
Yes, Himiko was definitely carrying a large black bag.
No! That was probably Tsumugi cosplaying as me!
Damn, what about a cost box though? That one detail that's never come into play ever, aside from the first trial.
You know I can't cosplay as someone unless they're a fictional character.
But she's a wizard or a mage.
Himiko. This is the bag you were carrying, isn't it?
True.
That's the crossbow case.
There's no mistake. That is the bag I saw Himiko carrying.
But you didn't know how to assemble it.
What? Hold on. Himiko went to the hangar with a crossbow?
Uh-oh. Well, it's decided then.
No, she doesn't know how to assemble it. It's different, unless she used magic.
Wait! That's wrong! I just brought it there. I didn't shoot it! It's the truth!
believe you. Himiko is totally telling the truth.
Not you. If you believe me, it makes me look like I'm lying.
That is true. But can we really trust Himiko here? She was acting very suspiciously. What do you expect? Killed by a crossbow. She was the one who brought the crossbow there. Of course she'd look suspicious.
I'm not the culprit.
What the bottle?
Yeah, I totally agree.
I only carried the case.
That's true.
Yep, that's true too.
And I didn't even use the crossbow.
Wait, do I agree with that? I agree, maybe. Okay. Well, I missed anyway.
And that's all.
The crossbow. What do I know about the crossbow? A disassembled crossbow from the Ultimate Assassin's Research Lab. It was stored in a large black case. It was complicated to assemble for anyone who wasn't taught how. Exactly.
Oh, I didn't do anything else in the hangar.
100% exactamundo.
I had the wrong bullet from the
Why
get-go.
does this all sound so fishy?
Why do you sound fishy?
Kokichi won't shut up. Get out of my head, Kokichi.
They kind of with the crossbow. You'd have to be fairly good with it.
I'm not the culprit.
Oh, I already figured out I had this bullet. It just confirms it.
Yep, that's true
Himiko's
too.
magic is so overpowered. God
I
damn.
didn't even use the crossbow.
Was that the one I wanted to shoot at? It was.
I agree.
That's the first time I've ever agreed with Himiko during a trial, despite always me actually wanting to defend her.
I don't think Himiko used the crossbow. More accurately, she couldn't use it.
Couldn't use it? Why not?
It was broken. Wait, no, that's not true.
The crossbow inside this case was disassembled. Kaito and I learned how to assemble the crossbow from Maki, so we could have done it. But I don't believe someone without the proper training could have assembled it.
Well, what if Maki taught Himiko how to assemble the crossbow?
Well, then she fucking better bring that up.
She didn't teach me that. Right, Maki?
Maki, now's the time whether or not you're sus.
What's wrong? Are you mad about before?
Maki, stop holding a grudge.
Sorry. I thought they were gonna suspect me, so I lied.
I really have to question your morals if you're blaming Maki for your lie, Himiko.
I don't think you're allowed to say something like that.
I'm sorry, Maki. Please, can you tell
Oh.
them the truth?
Oh, Himiko. Oh, she's so sweet.
Fine. I'm not going to lie.
That's so adorable.
I didn't teach Himiko how to assemble the crossbow. She couldn't have used it.
See? I told you! It's just like I said. Everyone who suspected me needs to apologize right now!
Yeah, now's the time. Yeah, now that you've apologized, now it's time for everyone else to apologize.
She changed back so fast. I think I might have whiplash now.
Then, why did you bring the crossbow to the hangar, Himiko?
I was asked to.
By Kaito. Asked to? Perhaps the person who asked was Kaito.
That's it!
Yeah, it was just like I thought.
Was it Kaito?
Huh? Kaito?
Only Kaito or Kokichi would have asked for a crossbow to be brought to the hangar.
Or
Because
Maki.
Kaito knows how to assemble the crossbow. He
Well, I guess she
certainly
wasn't
could
at the
have used
hangar.
it. Knowing that, I can't imagine that anyone else would have asked Himiko.
I do not think she would bring it at Kokichi's request.
Of course not. Why would I ever listen to Kokichi?
Cause I know you like me.
Damn, she's got a crush?
Nuh-uh. I hate you.
But I like you.
Damn! Oh!
Hey, don't play with Himiko's heart.
It worked. He swooned in her. I'm fine with that pairing. But to think that Kaito asked Himiko to do that? Maybe Kaito's trying to keep the promise we made yesterday. Don't you worry, I'll do something about all of this. That's a promise. Oh, you guys all working so hard, so I just can't sit back and relax.
But why were you keeping that a secret, Himiko?
Well, Kaito sorta asked me to keep it a secret. Then Kaito died and I got scared. I thought it was gonna be next.
You're the worst for trying to pin the blame on Maki just for that reason. Maki, teach this dumb monkey the true terror of human beings.
Don't bully the person you like.
This is way beyond bullying a grade school crush.
Himiko, when exactly did Kaito ask you to do this?
Oh, it's so funny.
I think it was around evening yesterday. I was so nervous about fighting Kokichi, I couldn't get to sleep. So I took a walk near the hangar, and that's when Kaito called out to me. I got startled and wet myself a little, and then he asked me to get him a crossbow.
That one part was, you know what? Never mind.
It's a very important detail.
So if Kaito asked for a crossbow, does that mean he was going to kill Kokichi?
No.
Definitely tried.
He said it was to disable Kokichi. I wouldn't have helped him otherwise.
What if the poison wasn't actually poison and it was like it was like a tranquilizer? So he impaled Kokichi twice with it. So he got it was like a tranquilizer. It was the equivalency of a tranquilizer dart.
I trusted Kaito and took a crossbow from Maki's lab.
That's when I witnessed Himiko.
But then, what did Kaito do after he had the
If the poison was actually protein powder, Kokichi would fucking bust down the door ripped with a six-pack, like Sakura.
I don't know. I just handed him the crossbow, then went right back to the dorm.
Presumably, Kaito tried to attack Kokichi, only to be disarmed of the crossbow. And then, Kokichi returned fire and shot Kaito. That sequence of events seems logical.
Returned fire? Where did he get a
It
crossbow?
happened a little differently. Both Kaito and Kokichi shot the crossbow.
God damn, how did they both get the fucking crossbow? And there's proof of that. What? That they all shot the crossbow? Was it the 3 arrows? Fuck, these were 3 arrows in the bathroom. Perhaps Kaito shot one of them? Overall, it's probably like Kokichi shot all 3 arrows. Wait, what am I trying to prove here? I don't know what I'm trying to prove. Question. What evidence shows that Kaito shot Kokichi? That Kaito shot Kokichi. Oh, the holes in his jacket. Where is it? Wait, where is it? That Kaito shot Kokichi. The small holes were found in this one?
This is it! Remember that when we found Kokichi's clothes...
We've already brought this up, so I
holes
didn't think
in
it'd be
the
used
back
again.
and sleeve. The same kind of hole that was found in Kaito's coat.
So Kokichi was shot by the crossbow too?
Then it was Kaito who shot him, right?
Nah, he shot himself, probably.
I'm not sure. I don't remember anything like that.
You don't remember whether or not you were shot?
There is no doubt that they shot each other with the crossbow, but...
It doesn't matter.
Huh?
It doesn't matter what happened in between. In the end, Kokichi killed Kaito.
In the end. Maki's been acting strange lately. But why? Does she know something? If so, what does she know?
Maybe Maki's right. It doesn't matter what happened in the middle. 'Cause in the end, there's no mistake that Kokichi killed Kaito.
Then let's hurry up and vote.
No, it's
Man,
too
I
soon.
think Maki's
There
the
are
most
still
sus right
mysteries.
now. As much as I want to think that, like, Tsumugi is the most sus, because I just want her to die above any other characters who are still alive, I feel like Maki is the most sus currently. The way she's been acting, how adamant she is about just ending the fucking trial.
Who cares about that? We already know who the culprit is.
You sure about that?
Huh?
What? Now he's joining in?
As the one running this trial, it bothers me when anyone says mysteries don't matter. It affects the overall entertainment value, so I encourage you to really think about things. After all, there should be some mysteries that still matter. For example, is Kokichi really inside that exisal? Stuff like that.
True.
What?
What? Just because his voice is coming out, but Kaito's voice also came out of that.
What are you saying?
Alter Ego
We
can
already
replicate
finished that
voices.
discussion a while ago.
Replicated Mondo's voices ages ago. But why would Alter Ego? It's like a Junko AI again. But would they reuse the Junko AI meme?
Kokichi's gotta still be alive since the killing game's still going. His voice is even coming from the exisal and everything.
But we heard it speak in Kaito's voice earlier, didn't we?
Yeah, don't rely on that. After all, this exisal has a voice changer.
What?
Ha! Because of that, nobody realizes I'm pretending to be Kokichi. But no more! Sorry for the wait, guys! The Luminary of the Stars has arrived. This time for real.
It's not the real Kaito unless he says, tell him, Shuichi.
What? What's going on?
It's not him.
I told you, I'm Kaito. I was just pretending to be Kokichi is all. There's a bit of a situation going on, so I didn't really have a choice. Sorry about tricking you guys like that. My bad.
Huh? So Kaito's in there after all?
Oh my god, everyone's so fucking stupid. Why does everyone have the brain capacity of Aoi and Hiro of the first game now?
Don't be stupid. How many times are you going to be tricked by him? That's Kokichi pretending to be Kaito.
Hey now, Maki Roll. Don't you believe me?
Damn.
Don't ever call me that!
Damn.
Whoa there, chill. You really think I'm Kokichi?
Chill? When does Kaito say chill? Has he ever said chill in his life?
I mean, I guess I understand. Sorry, I can't really get out of this thing right now.
Why not?
I can't move because of the injury I got from Kokichi.
What are you talking about? The arrow or like when you were hung upside down? Because you were walking around the bathroom perfectly fine.
It's so bad I can't even stand. That's why I'm in this exisal.
Well, that's a lie. He could definitely stand.
Is that so?
It's definitely not Kaito.
But if you guys don't believe me, then we can't move on. So, you're up, Shuichi.
That's close, but no cigar to say tell him, Shuichi.
What? Me?
Explain to everyone how I wasn't the one that died.
Kaito is alive after all? No. Maybe that's just what I want to believe. Is it really true? What story does the evidence tell? Does the story end with Kaito or Kokichi being alive? The story ends with both of them being nude somewhere in this academy. That's what the evidence points to. Both of them have no clothes. And they're both still alive, but with holes in their bodies from being shot. I need to give a well-reasoned answer to that question, and soon. I can't look away from the truth. The victim of this case... What? The victim of this case... more evidence points to Kaito's death than it does Kokichi's. Is that wrong? Can I have picked either of them? I'm trying, I really am, but I can't think of anyone other than Kaito. Most of the evidence we have points to Kaito.
Hey, what's the matter, Shuichi?
Can I pick both of them? Either of them?
Just hurry up and tell everyone why I'm not dead. Should be easy.
No, I won't. Because you're not Kaito. Kaito is already dead.
I could have picked either one? Really? Oh my god.
Despair will never die!
How creative of this game.
Good, good! This is already more entertaining! Now, the Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds!
Hell yeah.
All
This
right,
game mode. Who's gonna be on my
let's give it
side?
Everything we've got!
Split opinion. Bam, bam, bam. It's gonna be like everyone gone. Like we're gonna be debating no one. Who disagrees with this? Who thinks Kaito? I guess Maki would think Kaito is still alive. I guess most people would think that Kaito's still alive. Never mind. What if I pick Kokichi? Would we be debating that Kokichi's dead? It's Kokichi. It's Kaito.
I suspect that Kaito is inside the Exisal.
I've got this! Unless he comes out of the Exisal, we can't confirm that.
True.
He said that he can't leave the Exisal because he's injured.
Lucky!
Anyone who knows about Kaito's injury can make that claim.
True.
Is it possible that Kokichi got crushed instead of Kaito?
Lucky!
Did you watch the
Kokichi got
footage?
crushed.
Kaito was the one who got crushed.
But there was an arrow hole on Kokichi's shirt.
I've got this!
There were a
Kaito's
lot of
clothes have
arrows.
arrow holes too.
A lot of arrows.
I want to believe Kaito is still alive and defeated the Mastermind, but
Mastermind?
The Mastermind is still alive. Inside that Exisal.
Oh, thank
Why are
God.
you so opposed to Kaito being alive?
Because he's dead.
Because the evidence doesn't support the claim that Kaito is still alive.
Yeah, you plain bitch. Crouch bind. Fuck. What the fuck? Why is this one so long? My arm is hurting. Jesus. That one was the roughest one yet. Jesus Christ.
I don't
Whew.
want to believe it.
What a workout.
In a way, I still can't. But the evidence shows that Kaito must be the one who died. I hate it. I hate it so much. But it's the truth.
I see. If that's the conclusion you've arrived at, Shuichi, then there must be no mistake.
Kaito is dead.
Then the one here is...
Looks like I messed around too much.
Why doesn't it just replicate everyone? Can it replicate Ryoma? Can we just have Ryoma back for like a few minutes as well as Karumi?
what a sick joke!
You're still an asshole.
Damn.
True, and I can't forgive him. But we still need to stay calm, be rational. Because we need to get to the truth of Kaito's death.
Yeah, just keep calm and carry on.
What are you, from Britain?
Why are you saying that? What part of that was calm?
Getting back on topic, why don't we examine the crossbow a little more
Weird.
closely?
Weird. Why is Monokuma losing his shit?
I think we need to get all the facts straight, so we don't fall for any more lies.
I agree, but... What do you think, Maki?
Fine.
Okay, let's discuss that then.
Why are you acting like you're in charge of things?
So if we assume that Kaito and I shot each other with the crossbow, then the most efficient way to solve this is to set up a timeline of events.
Of course, the comic.
Hey, I said, why are you...
Alrighty then, let the debate begin!
What am I? What? A timeline of events. The Electro
When
Hammer.
the crossbow fired,
Probably.
what was even going on?
As if you need to ask, you were there!
The crossbow was in Kaito's possession first.
Yeah.
He probably fired the first shot at Kokichi too.
Then
The used Electro Hammer. I did find that. I forgot that about that.
Kokichi disarmed Kaito, took the crossbow, and returned fire.
I didn't take the crossbow from Kaito. I secretly brought a different one!
But only one crossbow was taken. The other two are still in my research lab.
True.
Still, only one arrow was fired.
No! What? No! That was
How
way
could
too
they
fast. I
both
ran out
shoot
of
each
thing.
other?
Only one arrow was
By the way,
fired.
crossbow shots hurt a lot.
What the
My
fuck?
wound is
I
still
was not
aching
expecting
something
that.
fierce.
Might be. Just one arrow?
When the crossbow
Yeah, Himiko, thanks for your magic. Now allow me to use it against you. God, I need way more stamina.
But one crossbow. The other two are still.
Only one arrow.
Only one arrow.
That's wrong!
I'm still listening for the lyrics. No lie in this one.
Wait, Himiko. What do you mean, one arrow?
Well, I only gave Kaito one arrow.
What? What? Give him one arrow? What the fuck is this information? Where's this math coming from?
Are you positive?
Of course. There's no way I got that wrong.
Duplication magic. In secret, Kaito has been learning magic from Himiko, and he learned a duplication spell.
Well then, that's strange, because there were 3 arrows in the bathroom, remember?
Weird. Yeah, 2 arrows look like they're made of metal. And the wing is gone off of one of them.
3? I know I only gave him one.
Gave him 1. There were no fucking guiding air flight wings.
Kaito even told me to only bring him one. He said he wanted to avoid fighting.
There were 3 arrows at the scene, but Himiko said that she only brought 1. What's going on here? Yeah, this just complicated things way more.
Some hidden away?
Why would Kokichi have 2 arrows when he didn't have a crossbow to fire them?
Improvise?
But we know for certain that 3 arrows were recovered from the scene. And all 3 arrows had blood on them.
Yeah, one of them just looks like a stick. 2 of them have the wings. The colors don't match on like either of them. The pattern's different on all of them. What?
And altogether, their clothes had 3 perforations in them.
What?
So we know for certain that they shot 3 arrows at each other.
Then where did those arrows come from? I don't think that Himiko is lying. There must be some angle to this we haven't considered yet. What is it? What could have happened? I don't fucking know. This all of a sudden complicated things tenfold. Think. I need to think. Ow! Every time he does that, I think we're going to go into the other one. I think we're going to go into the, Hangman's Gambit. Instead, I just have to drive a gosh dang car. First, do it. Oh, God. Ah! I looked at chat. The arrows were bundled together. That's not really the problem. The problem is, where did the other 2 arrows come from? Not like how were all 3 arrows used. Holy shit. I fucking decimated that car. I absolutely fucking decimated that car. Jesus Christ. How many arrows did Himiko give to Kaito? Eyes on the road. Yeah. Eyes on the road. Me. 1. What the fuck? Which road is 1? Far left? Oh, Jesus Christ. I have 4 options now. Yeah, Shuichi's gonna be convicted for that murder. Jesus. Ah, it's so hard to drive this car and I hate it. Look at Kokichi on the poster boards. Ah! God. Is this the snowboarding? Is it a general consensus that the snowboarding is better than Psych Taxi? Did you guys like the snowboarding? Ah, fuck, that was a Monokuma. I wasn't fast enough. Did you guys like the snowboarding in Danganronpa 2 more than you like this? Oh, I missed the hidden Monokuma. Were all the arrows inside the hangar from the start? Yeah, they had to have been. Yeah, I like jumping. I felt like I had more control as Hajime. Were all the hangars from... Yes. Well, not all the arrows. Well, because one of them had to get in, but one of them was brought in. Okay, yeah, because Himiko had to bring in an arrow, so they weren't all there from the start. Hey, what's up, Mac? How goes the trial? Confusing. To say the least. Faster, the center. Fuck. Dude, why am I going so fast? I am just holding down A with utter disregard to anything. with utter disregard to slowing down, unlike the snowboarding game. Fuck, I'm hitting and running everything. Fuck. Come on, just end this. Please, game. Stop. I've hit so many people. I don't have a fun time in this game mode. Who brought the 2 arrows? Had to have been Kokichi. If it wasn't Kaito, then it had to have been Kokichi. I think. Kokichi, a third party? A third party, maybe. Ooh, I changed my answer right at the end. I thought it was Kokichi, and then I changed my answer. Yeah, you're right. Double murder. Not even chapter 3. So close. Yo, Kyrie, what's up?
Could it be that the additional arrows were brought in by a third party?
Another third party?
A third party? So someone besides Kokichi or Himiko?
That's just a guess, though. There's no way a third party exists.
If a third party did exist, why would they bring 2 arrows?
Kaito was the only one with a crossbow. I made sure I handed it to him.
Kaito said he only needed 1 arrow. Clearly, he didn't want to fight.
Busy but you done for today? How am I?
That's right.
I'm doing pretty good. We still don't know who died. Kokichi is claiming to be in the Exisal, but he hasn't shown himself, and he's pretending to be Kaito in Kaito's voice.
So the other 2 arrows weren't for Kaito. They were for the third party to use themselves.
I think Maki's the third party. Maki's been fucking sus. I think Maki went there to just kill him.
So the third party didn't hand the arrows through the window. Instead, they went into the hangar and shot the crossbow themselves?
Ooh, that could have been the case. Maki goes to the hangar, breaks down the gate. 2 arrows right into Kokichi. 1 in the arm, 1 in the back. And then she fucking moves on. Disappears into the wind.
There was an alarm system and an electric barrier around the hangar.
Yeah.
Nah, but if it was her...
The hangar should have been completely closed off, right?
Nah, but if it was Maki, Maki wouldn't accidentally hit him in the arm. Maki's too fucking good. That would have been 1 arrow straight to the chest. It was completely closed off, but we can confirm... Can we confirm that? I feel like there might be another way. Some way that we haven't figured out yet. I'm overlooking something. Think. What method did the third party use to get into the hangar? The electro hammer. 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 Okay, maybe not hammer. Exisal. X. D. Da. Exisal. Right. Because they're allowed to just get in and out without the gate.
That's it! The Exisal! The Exisal could be used to enter the hangar. We couldn't get in because of the alarm system and the electric barrier. But that shouldn't have been a problem for any of the Exisals, right? So if you wanted to enter the hangar, all you had to do was pilot an Exisal.
I saw an Exisal enter the hangar last night. So was this third party piloting it?
By the way, I just want to confirm something with Monokuma. Would the alarm still go off if there was a person inside an Exisal?
Well, I wasn't trying to keep this secret, but since it's about the details of the hangar, I guess I can tell you guys. It makes sense that the alarm system and electric barrier wouldn't react to an Exisal. After all, the hangar is where the Exisals are supposed to be stored. It'd be a hassle to disable the security every time an Exisal comes and goes, you know? So even if someone is inside an Exisal, the security system wouldn't catch them.
Ah, if it would, I thought they would say it was Kibo. But I remember Kibo activating the alarm right at the beginning.
Because it'd be a hassle to leave the Exisal every time you have to put it away.
So it's like Shuichi said? A third party got in an Exisal and entered the hangar?
But can just anyone pilot an Exisal?
Well, Kokichi,
It's surprisingly easy. If you use both hands, both feet, and both nipples, you can do it.
Nipples too?
Anyway, this third party commandeered an exosaw and infiltrated the hangar. That same person must have brought the other 2 arrows with them.
I told you that's impossible.
Impossible. Huh?
There's no way you can get through security if you pilot an exosol. It's not possible.
They just said it was possible, though.
What? Not possible.
Maki, what are you talking about? What are you thinking? What do you know? Did you try to pilot the exosol with your nipples as well, or did you refuse? What are you trying to hide? Why? Why won't you tell me? Please. Maki, please. Hatch's electronic lock?
Someone was piloting the exosol.
Oh.
They could have used it to enter the hangar.
She's gonna bring up the
That's
lock.
not possible.
Wait, lyrics? Wait, lyrics? Oh, they are lyrics. Yeah.
Is operating the exosol really that difficult?
I don't know what to lie about, though.
Do we even know how to get inside an exosol? Outside the hangar, there were 4 exosols. And they were all moving, too.
I was controlling them remotely.
Yeah?
Electro hammers weren't an option.
They were an
Yesterday,
option.
all the hammers were still recharging.
No, mine wasn't. Maybe, if I want to lie. Fuck, I don't know what to lie about. The electro hammer? Fuck. I don't know what to lie about. Give me the lie bullet. Give me the lie bullet.
Wrong.
I made a mistake. Fuck.
If someone was piloting the exosol,
That was definitely what I was
they
supposed to
could have used it
actually
to enter
answer.
the hangar.
That's not possible.
What am I supposed to lie?
Is operating the exosol really that difficult?
The hatch electro
Do we
lock.
even know how to get inside
Interesting.
exosols?
On what? Maybe not that
I
one.
was controlling them remotely.
Yesterday, all the hammers were still recharging.
There's no way
Yeah.
to stop an exosol. So getting inside one would have been impossible.
It wouldn't have... Fuck, I missed! No, I got it! Ah, Kyrie, I've also not missed a single V point this entire one.
While investigating the exosols, I noticed that they have no locks on their cockpit hatches. It should have been possible to get into the cockpit, providing they could...
That's reckless, absurd, and useless. Jump inside a moving exosol? That's not really possible.
Unless you're the ultimate parkour master like Akane.
No, I think it is. You would need to be quick, agile, athletic, and stealthy.
Like Akane.
I can think of at least one person who fits that description.
Akane. Or Maki.
What? Are you implying that it's...
Oh, I see. And since he's a robot, he could have some robo-communication function.
No, we're not talking about Kibo. Kibo has the agility of an old man.
Huh? Was that directed at me? As I've said, my speed, agility, and strength are equal to that of a human, if not weaker. So I cannot fight an exosol, and I certainly cannot communicate with one.
The selling point of being a robot is being good in combat, but poor Kibo.
Please don't act like I drew the short straw.
Stop this pointless conversation, Shuichi. If you want to say something, say it already.
Maki, just to confirm, as the ultimate assassin, you would be able to jump into that exosol.
Oh, it also
correct?
makes sense because Maki was the only one who arrived without her hammer, and there was only one hammer that wasn't... There was one hammer that was already used, so Maki didn't bring her hammer because she already used it. So Maki did something last night. I think Maki did, like, attempt an attempt at Kokichi's life and shot him twice with the crossbow.
Impossible. If I could do that, I would have turned the exosol into scrap on the first day.
Maybe. Unless you were hiding your true potential, in which...
Stop messing around. Are you telling me to prove something I can't do? Do you really suspect me that much?
No, actually. I'm trying to find a way to prove that you couldn't be the intruder.
Fine then. I'll explain. There was another problem that doesn't involve my talent. You said earlier that the hatch doesn't have a lock, but that's incorrect. The exosol's hatch has an electronic lock, so it can't be opened from the outside.
What?
Unless you bonk it with a hammer.
An electronic lock?
I did say that. Did I say that during the investigation? Maybe I did. It's been a few days.
Yes, you can't open the hatch from the outside. It's impossible to get into the cockpit. Satisfied now?
You just made something very clear to me, Maki. You do know something after all, and you're hiding it from
How
me.
do you know there's an electronic lock on the Exosol's hatch?
What, did you try to open it or something?
Because I checked it during the investigation.
What, like me? Impossible.
That can't be true. I'm the only person Monokuma told about those locks.
Oh.
Just you?
Goddamn.
I see. If that's the case, then you lied just to confirm if I knew about the electronic lock.
Yes, I did. And I'm sorry. I thought you were hiding something from me, Maki. I was confirming my suspicion.
This is not going to be a great... We're not going to have a great relationship after this.
Now please, tell us the truth. How do you know about the hatch?
When Monokuma explained it to you, I just happened to overhear it, that's all.
You're lying, Maki. You know about the locks because you've been inside one of the cockpits.
So annoying. Do you want to die? You're the one who's lying.
Huh? That's a suspicious thing to say. Are you actually the culprit, Maki?
Tsumugi, you're so goddamn sus. You're so willing to just, like, be like, yeah, it was Kokichi. Oh, that's Kaito? Oh, it was Himiko. Oh, Maki. Well, you the culprit. God damn it,
Either
Tsumugi.
way, there's an electronic lock so you can't open the hatch from the outside. Because of that, no one could have entered the hangar piloting an Exosol.
It looks like she's never going to admit it on her own. There's something important that she's protecting the, by keeping her mouth shut. In that case, I have to keep pushing. I need to go over each piece of evidence and find out what she's hiding. It's the only thing I can do!
Maki's saying it's impossible, but there is a way to open the hatch.
Oh, you mean with your magic, right?
Also, she stole the grenades, and then she said she only stole one grenade, but it's likely that she actually just stole all of the grenades, and then says, I only stole this one.
I won't say such a lame thing anymore.
Okay, all the evidence points to Maki.
Can't stay a dreamer forever. That lock is electronic, so won't an electro hammer work on it? That would let you stop an Exosol and open its hatch. Of course, my magic is also an option.
A dreamer to the end, huh?
True, with an electro hammer, that method might be possible. But the electro hammers were recharging yesterday, so entering an Exosol would be...
Wait. Not all of the electro hammers were being charged.
Wait, now back on track?
I know because I found one.
Back on track in the actual story with the bullet I was supposed to use?
There was an electro hammer near Monokuma and the Exosols.
Is that electro hammer used by the third party? Maybe they used it to disable an Exosol.
Yes, I think so. When I saw them last afternoon, there were 4 Exosols. But this morning, there were only 3.
Dun dun dun.
I noticed that too. Was the missing Exosol taken by this third party?
Shuichi is getting warmer.
And it's not the pee that Himiko left on the floor.
How about you say the answer right now? Who did it? Who is this third party?
Da da da. The identity of the third party? The electro hammer gives us a clue. I saw 4 Exosols at the scene when I went up to meet with Kaito. This morning, when we were trying to get into the hangar, there were 3. The culprit must have used the electro hammer between yesterday afternoon and this morning. There's only one person among us that I think it could be. It is I think this is the first time this game I've actually been, like, confident in an answer.
It's you!
It's literally, like, the first time I actually was like, wow, I know the answer to this.
Maki,
But it's not the end.
you're the third party we're looking for, aren't you?
Not the end.
What? It's Maki?
What are you saying?
Oh, Maki.
Remember what Kokichi said.
But be careful, the Electro Hammer runs out of battery pretty quickly. So if you use it against an Exile, it'll run out of juice just one shot. Got it?
The Electro Hammer needs to be recharged for 24 hours after it runs out of battery. That hammer was used last afternoon, so it couldn't have been used this morning.
What do people leave evidence? Why shouldn't you just taken that back to her room and started recharging it? By the time the trial rolls around, the hammer would have been recharged maybe. Or we wouldn't know.
Oh, right. When we were all gathered in the dining hall this morning.
Maki, where's your Electro Hammer? I don't need it. I'd rather not use a weapon I'm unfamiliar with. This is much better. A knife? Well, I suppose you know best.
Maki was the only one without an Electro Hammer, wasn't she?
Yeah, I know all these details. Amazing. Amazing that I've pieced so much of this together and I still don't know what happened.
Could only have belonged to Maki. And that leads me to the conclusion that Maki must be the third party. She also knows how to assemble the crossbow and could have returned it to her lab later.
Oh!
You brought a different crossbow than the one Kaito had, right?
Maki took 2 arrows and her own crossbow from her lab, disabled the Exisal with an Electro Hammer, and infiltrated the hangar. Now we just have to figure out what happened after.
I'll kill your wife.
Fucking goddamn it, this goddamn fucking... Oh, these rebuttals.
Why?
I
are you
literally
doing
said
this?
earlier this chapter how Maki's wasn't scary because she's fucking so calm during it. But fucking goddamn it, dude. What?
Why are you getting in my way?
Getting in your way.
Been startled by
Maki,
literally
what are
every
you-
single
Yes.
one of them.
I'm the third party.
Huh?
I admit to going into the hangar with an Exisal and then shooting the crossbow. I didn't kill anyone. I'm not the culprit.
What if... Ooh, what if Kokichi had Kaito and himself swap clothes? So, and then they swapped rooms. So Kokichi was then in the bathroom, and then Kaito was out of the bathroom. And then Maki shot the one wearing Kokichi's clothes. Granted, they are very different in size and look and hairstyle. It could be different. Something like that could have happened. Large black case, electro bomb, poison.
You're right.
What the fuck?
I used the Electro Hammer. And I used the Exisal to enter the hangar too.
I don't believe that
I
actually.
also shot the crossbow there. However, I'm not the culprit. Because the crossbow is not the murder weapon.
What? No use. She's not listening at all, but I can't back down
You're
here.
right. I
Okay.
used the Electro Hammer.
I kind of balls that one up.
And I used the Exisal to enter the hangar too.
No!
I also
Fuck.
shot the crossbow there. However, I'm not the culprit. Because the crossbow is not the murder weapon.
Then what is? Poison?
The crossbow is not the murder weapon? What do you mean?
The arrows left holes in their clothes. Think about the locations of the wounds. They were on his arm and back.
Fuck,
An
Maki
arrow
is
to each of
fast.
those spots wouldn't result in a fatal injury.
Ah, shit.
That's why the crossbow can't be the murder weapon. Therefore, I'm not the culprit.
God, Maki's so goddamn fast. I don't know what to think. Maki's not the culprit. I want to believe her. Maybe the injury doesn't seem fatal, but there's a way to
The
make it
arrows left
lethal.
holes in their clothes.
Oh, it is poison.
Think about the locations
Thanks,
of the
Himiko.
wounds. They were on his arm and back. An arrow to each of those spots
Fuck.
wouldn't result in a
Shah!
I'll cut through your words.
What if you poisoned it?
It wouldn't matter where the arrow hit if it were poisoned.
Mmm.
Poison?
I noticed something about the poison in my lab during the investigation.
It was all full of protein powder. Press A! Controller!
There was just
Okay.
a little less in the bottle than before. If that poison had been applied to those, they
Oops.
would have been lethal, no matter where they connected.
True. Like the arm of Kaito.
Maki, do you have a rebuttal?
What's the matter? Why don't you say anything? Don't tell me. Are you really the culprit?
There's no way she is! 'Cause why would she kill Kaito?
Accident?
I can't understand if you don't explain anything!
Maki is still fighting.
Huh? Fighting?
Do you remember that Maki said she would do anything to defeat Kokichi? Maki is trying to kill Kokichi in this class trial.
And she's gonna kill us all to do it as well. She's like Karumi.
She wants to kill the mastermind, a remnant of despair.
So she has to get away with it.
Then when Maki said she would sacrifice anything, she meant...
The sacrifice that Maki is talking about must be us. Maki's life, Shuichi's life, all of us. It's like Karumi all over again.
That's
This is
it.
exactly what happened with Karumi.
She plans to sacrifice all of our lives in order to kill Kokichi.
Just without the kill Kokichi, but instead it was to lead a nation.
Sacrifice us?
Then by hiding the truth, Maki was trying to get us to arrive at the wrong answer.
Like Aoi again.
Just to kill Kokichi and the
I
rest
don't
of
know why I
us
keep
along
comparing
with them?
every trial to another aspect of one of the other games.
Doesn't that mean that Maki's the culprit?
She knew what happened and tried to hide it from us.
But that mischievous plan was ruined, all thanks to Shuichi here. Too bad, Maki. I already predicted this would happen.
You knew all along that Maki was the culprit. That's why you've been so calm.
This isn't over.
The culprit against who? She killed Kokichi or she killed Kaito?
Maybe we do have the truth now, but this isn't over.
But if it was a double kill, Kaito would have died. And then if Kokichi is dead, Kokichi would have been killed after. So thus, if she didn't kill Kaito, she technically would get away with it for free.
We have a choice to make. We don't have to follow where the evidence leads.
Huh? What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Does
Perjury?
this mean you're gonna vote for someone else, even if it's not the truth?
Someone else? You mean vote incorrectly on purpose?
I've done that most of the trials, but I mean, if we get the wrong answer, we all die.
What did you say?
You know, why would we do this?
Kaito told me that only I would be able to grasp what lies beyond the truth. That means finding the truth is not enough. We need to grasp the hope just beyond it.
Let's all vote for Tsumugi.
So Maki, please tell us the truth. The truth that only you know.
So Kaito said that to you. Then, does that mean you guys made up before he died?
Yeah, when I went to see him yesterday.
I see. Okay, I'll talk about it. Especially since it's my responsibility for involving everyone.
I don't know what's happening. I don't know what I'm getting at.
You're so persistent. Were you always like that?
You think so? Maybe Kaito's charisma is starting to rub off on me.
It's not the only thing that he's rubbed off on me.
That guy could be pretty stubborn.
Then what really happened?
And here it is, another waifu falling for me and is about to die, maybe.
Maki, please tell us.
Please.
And so, Maki began telling the truth. A truth that would leave us all in shock.
Ah, this is the fucking midpoint. This is a cliffhanger
Start
narration.
narrating things, you're ruining the mood.
Well,
Oh, it's
I guess
not.
this turn of events isn't exactly boring either.
Ah, no, it is. Fucking Monokuma, you're ruining the mood. You can't just do that. You can't just start narrating. Alright, before we continue, I need to go to the bathroom. And we'll fucking continue on with what happened with what happened next. I need to go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.